Speaker Kevin McCarthy appears to have hit the ground running. Just as he promised, now he says he is very close to removing three controversial Democratic congressmen slash women from various committees: Ilhan Omar, Eric Swalwell, and Adam Schiff. For understanding a little bit more on why these are happening, let's take a quick look at this slide deck. Here we go. Swalwell and Ilhan and Adam Schiff will lose their seats in various committees. Ilhan Omar is on a couple of committees that I know of: Foreign Affairs Committee and House Intelligence Committee, and I think she'll be out of those two. Swalwell is also on House Intel Committee. Adam Schiff was the head of the House Intel Committee, and I'm sure, the head will first get the boot. Why are these people being taken out? Eric Swalwell was embroiled in various controversies, especially regarding how he raised funding, and also the fact that he came from like an obscure candidate to come and win the congressional district. This is actually a neighboring district to where I live, and many people were surprised that this person won. In fact, he's been winning ever since. I think 2018, 2020, and 2022. He's won all these three things. What were the allegations? One of the allegations was that he was hobnobbing with a Chinese spy called Christine Fang, or Fang Fang. Fang Fang was in her early to mid-20s when she came to the United States as a student, and it is believed that she befriended many Democratic congressmen, mayors, and so on and so forth. In fact, there was one mayor who was so serious about his relationship with her that he said that despite the considerable age difference, he and she were soulmates. And then there are some very revealing pictures. I'm not going to go into all that part. That was just one mayor. Swalwell also was seen hobnobbing with her. There were a couple of mayors in Mid-East. There were a couple of mayors in Midwest, such as, I think one of them was Ohio mayor, ex-Ohio mayor, who was caught in a compromising position with Fang, and FBI actually showed him the videos to just drive home the point. Similarly, Eric Swalwell also was confronted by FBI, and he actually admitted that he had indeed passed some secrets through this girl to China, and yet Nancy Pelosi still went ahead and nominated him in the House Intel Committee. So the Democrats, they don't seem to care. And there is actually proof by their own investigative agencies of some sort of an involvement. How can you be in House Intelligence Committee and be sharing secrets with an adversary and still continue to sit in that committee? It's mind-blowing, just mind-blowing. But anyway, good news, he will be out. He is also, not answering the question if he had intimate relations with Fang. Anyway, let's leave it at that. We'll never get the answer to that, even if it's true. Next one is Ilhan Omar. She's my favorite congresswoman. Well, she is, still facing these allegations that she is a Qatari asset. I have a separate video on this. If you have time, do go back and search on Channel 2 and search on Ilhan Omar, and you will find all these videos about Ilhan Omar. Anyway, that's one. Next thing is, she's known for her anti-Semitic and anti-Hindu views. She has been needlessly needling Modi and the Modi government. She also, remember, attended the swearing in, I think, if I remember correctly, of Shehbaz Sharif's swearing in. And when somebody asked him, was this an official capacity as a congresswoman, she replied in the negative. She did not want to answer who funded her trip. And then it transpired there was a Pakistani American based out of LA who had in fact flown with her. You can see those pictures. Again, I have a video on that one too. Now, she's also under FBI investigation for immigration fraud for marrying her own brother. And the funding that she has been getting has been from dubious sources. That is something that I'm sure is being also looked at. So there are lots of controversies swirling around her. So no surprise that she's also going to be booted out of these committees. The last one, Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff was the head of the House Intel Committee. He's still, I think, or maybe third, they have taken over. Kevin McCarthy's team has taken over. He was the outgoing chair. A lot of bad blood between him and Trump, especially because he was one of the lead, what I would call the lead persons leading one of the two impeachments that happened against Trump. Two impeachments. Don't you think it was a little much waste of taxpayer money? I think so. You impeached once, nothing happened. You want to do the same thing again? For what? Anyway, so that's the other one. And some unproven pedophile allegations against Schiff. Now, again, why do I say unproven is because there have been pictures of him being found with very young children. And there have been also allegations that he used his election funding money to pay off one of the accusers. Again, this is unproven. A lot of fact checking has been, and they said that no, there is no such, there is nothing there. But I can't tell you one way or the other if that is true or not. But that is his personal thing. Let's leave it at that. But Adam Schiff will be in trouble because he was one of the lead instigators against Trump, especially for the allegations about how the Russians had hacked the 2016 election. So Schiff and Trump go back a long way. Their bad blood goes back a long way. Same with Nancy Pelosi and Trump. They stopped talking to each other for some years before Trump's presidency ended. You have number one and number three in the pecking order, and they don't want to talk to one another. Strange. That's what I would say about the US politics. Anyway, so these are the three people that are going to lose their jobs. You can expect Marjorie Taylor Greene to be coming back in some of these committees. You may also expect some other good people to come in, mostly from the Republican side, of course, because when the committees come under the purview of Republicans, the setup, how many Republicans will be forming that committee, how many Democrats, that changes also. It's in proportion to the number of seats you get. Be that as it may, then the leadership is now in the hands of Republicans. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar. Thank you.